Thank you for your interest in our Indiegogo campaign, a campaign that we are calling The Cold War is Over, Telling a New Story for Ukraine. I'm Dr. Al Chase, and along with my friend and colleague, Professor Kate McGowan, we are launching this campaign in order to stand in support of our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. If you have been following the news from that part of the world as we have, you share our concern that our brothers and sisters in Ukraine are struggling to find their identity, to find where they will take their place in the community of nations, living out their economy and their lives in freedom. We have partnered with an organization that has a strong track record of teaching people to tell new stories. That organization, under the inspired leadership of Paul Costello, is called newstoryleadership.org. And you'll be able to find a link to that organization elsewhere in this Indiegogo campaign. With your support, monies raised in this campaign will allow this organization to reach out to Ukrainians, invite them to come and be in residence in Washington, D.C, to learn to tell their stories with a common voice, and to learn to tell a new story. To learn to tell it in a way that they will be able to reach out to influencers in Washington, D.C, and in the world beyond, so that they're able to influence the future and the quality of life of Ukraine as things move forward.
Hi everybody, I'm Kate McGowan, the Vulcan Professor, and I'm here to ask you to join us in an Indiegogo campaign to help Ukraine and the former Soviet Union. In 1993, I started a company called C.W.O, Cold War is Over. I got exclusive permission from the Russian government to legally take certain items out of the country. My company, Cold War is Over, we sold Soviet military objects such as coats, uniforms, and medals, in the hopes that these items would become both an American fashion statement and an important political statement. By wearing these items, people could personally help dismantle the Soviet war machine and give these uniforms and medals with the hammer and sickle a different context and a new story. A portion of our profits were given to American efforts to help the people of the former Soviet Union learn about entrepreneurship and business so that they could convert an economy based on military manufacturing into one that makes products for people. The situation in Ukraine at the moment gives us all an opportunity for a rebirthing of the Cold War's Over vision. We're partnering with an organization called New Story Leadership Ukraine, and a portion of the proceeds from this campaign will be donated to this 501c3 charity. Please help us to fully realize our mission with New Story Leadership and contribute here to our Indiegogo campaign. When you contribute, you will receive various historic Russian medals that were acquired in the original C.W.O project. Check back here for updates and even bigger and better perks, which we hope to add soon. Also, be sure to follow our blog for more information, as well as our social media pages for updates. Links are here. Thank you for listening, and we appreciate your help.
We are choosing to launch this campaign on May 1st, on May Day, for three very symbolic reasons. Number one, May Day is a time of celebration of spring, of new birth, of new hope. And it is our hope that with your support, this campaign, in reaching out to those in Ukraine, will be able to bring them a new day of hope and allow them to tell a new story. Secondly, May Day has traditionally been a time in which, in Red Square in Moscow, the military might of the Soviet Union and the Russian Federation has been put on display. And we're choosing this day as a way of sending a message to say that that concentration and that emphasis on a military approach to building the future needs to change. We want to stand with our brothers and sisters in Ukraine and help them to move from reliance on military might to reliance on economic might. And finally, the third symbolic reason for using May Day is that May Day is the universally recognized call signal for those that are in need of help. We hear our brothers and sisters in Ukraine crying, Mayday, Mayday, come and help us. Help us to solidify our nation. Help us to unite our nation. Help us to tell a new story of a nation that will grow in freedom and in hope. And we welcome your involvement in that campaign with us and with our partners, newstoryleadership.org.